Hey guys, all right, so we're going to be finding angle measures today, little by little. First thing we need to do is figure out how to name angles. So go ahead and copy this down. All right, so this angle right here, okay, this angle, we can name it angle, and you write that little kind of L looking thing, that means angle. Okay, we can name it angle A, B, C, right? And basically all you do is follow it from A to B, which is the vertex, to C, okay? You just follow it around the angle from one, you want to look at the arrow or something like that, right? From this end of it, okay, to the vertex, to the next arrow, okay? Could you call this something else? Sure, you can call it angle CBA, okay? Can you call this angle BCA? Can you call this angle right here, can you call it angle BCA? Keep in mind, this is the angle, okay? You cannot, because you have to follow this shape, okay? This shape, this way to this way. And to help remember, you draw this in the way that you're gonna say the letters, okay? You start here, draw it to here, and then draw it to here. Okay, we're talking about angle B, okay, but we're going to call it angle ABC. So wherever the angle is, if it's right here, you should see that angle right in the middle. You see that, how angle B is in the middle there? And then you got to put those other guys on either side of it, okay? So tell me what angle 1 is. Angle 1, okay, here's angle 1. What's another way to write angle 1 with letters? Okay, well, you can call it angle A, E, D, okay, so you could call it angle A, E, D, or you could call angle 1 D, E, A, so or angle D, E, A, okay. What about angle 2? What can you call that? Okay, all right, so you could call it angle A, E, B, as long as 2's in the middle, A, E, B, right? So A, E, B, okay, or what can you call it? Okay, well here's the angle E, right, or the angle 2 is right here in the middle, so you can go B, E, A. Okay. All right, so that's one thing you need to know, all right? We could do 3, but I'd rather just kind of, use my time and show you as many things as possible to try to confuse you as much as I can. Here we go. Here's another thing you guys are going to need to know. Vertical angles. Okay. All right, so vertical angles look like this. Okay. Okay, and I'll say this is angle 1, 2, 3, and 4. And by the way, sometimes angles will be named with numbers. So if I said, what's angle 1? Well, it's right there. Okay, this angle right here. This is angle 1 up here. This is angle 1. Okay, that's an angle right there. All right. And so if I said, what's a vertical angle? Well, angle 1 and angle 3 are vertical angles. Okay? And guess what? They equal each other. They're the same. The measure of angle 1 and the measure of angle 3 are equal to each other. Okay, these two guys. Okay, and keep in mind, angle 1 is an obtuse angle, and angle 3 is also an obtuse angle. Okay, what other angles are vertical angles? Well, angle 4 and angle 2. Okay, so angle 4 and angle 2 are also vertical angles. Okay. They're across from each other. So this angle and this angle are vertical angles, and they're both acute angles, and if you look carefully, they look exactly the same size. It's because they are. Vertical angles are always going to be equal, okay? So their measures, and notice how I put an M in front of that. Measure of angle 4 is equal to the measure of angle 2. Those are vertical angles. All right, we also have a linear pair, okay? Linear pair. Okay. And in your homework, you're also going to see them sometimes called, not always, just sometimes, adjacent. Okay, not always. Sometimes they're called adjacent angles. Okay, just sometimes, not always. In the homework that you're going to have today, you might see linear pair or adjacent angles, okay? And here are examples of linear pair or adjacent angles, okay? All right, so angle 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? Notice the vertical angles, 1 and 3. Notice the vertical angles, 2 and 4. Well, linear pair are two angles that form a straight line. Okay, so angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, and the interesting thing about a linear pair of angles is that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 is equal to, do you remember the degrees of a straight line? If I open up an angle all the way to make a straight line, take a look. Watch this. Here's an angle that's closed. Watch what happens. Watch if I start to open this angle, right? Do you know how many degrees I've gone right here? How many degrees is that angle? I'm sure most of you guys would know it's 90 degrees, right? Well, if I go another 90 degrees, right? Don't I form a straight line? Okay. How many degrees would that be? If I went 90 and then another 90, that's 180. So that's 180 degrees. A linear pair are two angles that are adjacent that add up to 180 degrees. Can you see another linear pair? How about angle 2 and angle 3? Don't they make a linear pair? Okay, so the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3, that also adds up to 180. Those are a linear pair. Okay, what about 3 and 4? Don't they make this straight line right there? Okay, look at 3 and 4. Don't they make this straight line if you open up the angle all the way to there? Okay, so the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4 also equals 180. Do you see another one? There is another one. Okay. All right, so let's see if you guys can answer some questions really quick. What if I give you something like this? A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and copy that down. Okay. All right, so I want you to tell me what is, okay, a linear pair of angle E, B, C. Okay, of angle E, B, C. Now this is where it's going to get confusing. First thing you need to do is figure out what angle I'm talking about, okay? And then I'm asking you to find the linear pair, okay? So, first thing we need to do is find angle EBC. So if you look, here's E, here's B, here's C. So here is the angle I'm talking about, EBC. So I'm talking about this angle right here, okay? That is the angle I'm talking about, okay? That's angle EBC. You just connect the letters E, B, C, and this is the guy that was in the middle that I said. Now I want the linear pair for that, okay? So, well, there are two choices, okay? Notice that if I take this angle here and add it to this angle here, won't I get a straight line right here? So 3 is an answer, or you see another angle that will form a straight line. Well, if I take this angle B right here and combine it with this angle 1, won't I get a straight line right there? Okay, so 1 is also a linear pair. Okay. All right, let's do another one. B. What is a vertical angle of angle, let's go, let's see, let's do FEB, angle FEB. What is the vertical angle of angle FEB? Okay, well, start with the letters FEB. So here we go, F connected to E, connected to B. So I just drew this, FEB. So I'm talking about this angle right here. Okay, that is angle FEB, right there, FEB. Okay, so now I want the vertical angle for that angle. Okay, well, if this is my angle FEB, where's my vertical angle? That's right, it's 4 over here. Okay, there's my vertical angle. The answer is 4. Okay. All right, let's add and subtract some angles. All right, so let's see, what am I on? Part C. Okay. Add and subtract angles. Okay. And here's my first example. All right, and this is A, B, C, and this is D. And this angle here is 35, and this angle here is 47. And I want you to find the measure of angle A, B, C. Okay. Well, to do that, we know that this angle here plus this angle here together makes this angle ABC. Look, if you look, ABC, here's the angle ABC. Okay, this angle right here is ABC. It's this entire thing right here. Okay, so all you have to do is add 35 and 47. 35 plus 47, and what does that equal? Well, I think it equals 82. I think it equals 82 degrees. Okay, 35 plus 47, I think it's 82. Okay, cool. All right, let's do one more example. All right, let's do one more example. What if I said we have this angle right here? Oh, and by the way, that's not drawn to scale. Can you tell that that's not drawn to scale? Okay. All right, let's do another one. This one probably won't be drawn to scale either. Okay. This is 22. This is A, B, C, and this is D. And I'm telling you this entire thing is 93 degrees, okay? And I want you to find the measure of angle DBC, okay? All right, so take a look. I gave you this angle right here is 22, okay? I gave you the entire angle is 93. I want you to find angle DBC. That's this, DBC. What angle am I talking about? DBC, okay, DBC, that's this guy right here. That's this angle right here. That's what I'm trying to find right there, okay? So how do you think we do it? If I know the entire angle is 93 and this little piece of it is 22, what do I need to do to get that piece of it? That's right, subtract. So 93, take away 22, okay? And I believe that's 71 degrees. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pause right now and start a new video. I'll see you in a sec.